Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Control Ultimate Edition. Where we last left off was we basically... There we go. I turned off my headset because I was away for a little bit. But yeah, where we last left off was that we basically made it through the Prime Candidate program, and now we're in the... What was I call it? Ordinary AWE, I guess I would call it that, but I don't think it should be called that, but whatever. But yeah, basically, I guess they had a replication or a pathway to Ordinary, the town of Ordinary, somehow, through this area. So we're going to the area where this Ordinary thing is at, and there's been a lot of documentation, a lot of, like, files and stuff talking about the town of Ordinary, so we're gonna keep going through that until then.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life. Popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Damn. That's pretty harsh. Die trying to find the truth and everything. Alright, let's see what this document is. Yeah, that's the thing we just picked up. Ultraport Events. Going to this. Ordinary AWE Stage 4A. Oh, so there was like they had incremental stages of how things turned out based on the interview, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. Jesse and me followed... Oh, this is Dylan. Okay, I didn't realize DF was Dylan. JF was Jesse, I guess. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy, because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Ill, okay. Or not ill, but like just sad. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Oh, the what's it call it? The little thing that's in her head, basically, is what talked to her in that second paragraph right there. Jesse said that we should call her Polaris. Yeah, Polaris. There we go. It's because she was doing stars at school. Additional slides. The designation hand is verified and in Bureau possession. I see. So certain slides have a certain ability to change things or do things, I'm guessing. Double checking to see if there was any, like, things to pick up here. I'm still hearing these weird snickerings and sounds. Oh, there's enemies actually here. Okay, things are weird here. Okay, that did not help for some reason. Okay, I got one of them. Oh. Screw off, thank you. Oh, we had a save point here all this time? Oh, that kind of sucks. I thought there was no save point for some reason because it took too long to get to one. Alright. We're closing in on the end of all the... Or not the end, but like... We're closing towards the point where we're gonna be getting all the cleansing point. Yeah, I don't have enough of the other materials. Untapped potential is still missing on my side. I think untapped potential will be the one that will unlock Surge somehow, I bet. Alright, let's listen in on this one thing, I guess.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out.
That's kind of true,
He didn't
though.
want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
Oh.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil.
Oh.
When it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
You know, I actually am partially understanding of what the fudge Dylan was going through with just this one clip is already enough to piss me off the same way, because you asked the stupidest question without any logic behind it and you're expecting him to answer the question. It's like, come on, dude, he doesn't even know. He didn't have a calendar. Why you keep asking him 3 times what day is today, what day is tomorrow? Like, I would agree. Why would you want to make him go insane? You're asking the person to be insane instead of asking a question of logic and well-being. And I think that's the problem, is that it makes sense that Dylan says that this place is corrupted or like really bad, because it's trying so hard to just break him versus having to let him be like anything. And I mean, it makes sense that he's angry, and he deserves to be angry as much as he wants to be, because he's technically a prisoner. It's true. His surrounding is making him look like a prison, or making him look like a prisoner. We went in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn, the world fading in the first time, familiar but somehow different. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. Yeah, Polaris turned... Okay. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity. Designation, Polaris. So they kind of knew who Polaris was. They just hadn't really mentioned it through Emily Pope, I guess. Like, it feels like Emily should probably know about this already at this point. That the Polaris thing is a thing in the brain. But I think that there was a good amount of people who didn't know of it, I think, in FBC, that knows about Jesse's ability to talk to Polaris, I guess. Second slide was metal, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we come out, everything had melted around the projector. Oh, okay. So the metal slide is a melting ability, I guess. I wish that the projector was the one with more abilities as well that we can kind of use, that we could just wear it or something like that, or equip it and just be like melt the surroundings, I guess. Like, but that would be just too much work, honestly. But I think that's like just a superpower thing, kind of like an imagination thing. Unconfirmed existence of the additional slide metal. So they haven't found that particular slide, but they did get the hand slide, so... I wonder how many more other slides they're going to talk about. I wonder.
Let's see what they had on Ordinary.
A replication of the town, maybe?
It's all here.
A map
Our
of the
home,
town.
Our school, the woods, the dump.
I think they were trying to reenact Ordinary in this particular space. Wait, why is there red of it? Oh, that's a fire extinguisher, I guess. I think they replicated Ordinary so they can make sure that they... It's also interesting because the window over there that was protected is now revealed to show that there was... that it was supposed to be a sign to show what this place is all about. Nothing over here. So it's a replication of the town, isn't it? Our little town. It is a file. For a second, I thought that was not a file at all. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her. Broke her leg. Ugh. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. Dylan, why did you seem... Dylan said it in a casual way, explaining the story of that. About how Mrs. Chester died like that. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. I love how Jesse knew Lord of the Flies. If you don't know what Lord of the Flies, then you haven't been through high school yet. High school literacy. I mean, during this time of being stayed at home, it might be hard to know what Lord of the Flies is, but because some people might not have the classroom setting to talk about the thing. But Lord of the Flies is a very important story, I feel like, to talk about humanity and in a way that's kind of like talking about leadership and teamwork, but also in a way that shows how humans can just become very selfish and, well, humans in a personification of as boys, I guess, like a group of boys who got lost on an island. And Lord of the Flies is a reflection of that kind of thing. Like, it's just a psychological way to show how kids and boys and men in general could just be like very selfish and like having power, showing power dynamics of like people who have something more than the other and stuff like that, or just having to deal with the idea that dealing with the idea of mobs, I guess. Yeah, mobs and groups versus like individual. It's such an interesting story that I recommend somebody who hasn't read it to read it, at least just kind of learn about it off of it. I mean, I read the story like maybe twice because of the fact that two different English classes in my high school and potentially my middle school, I think, talked about it, and we watched a black and white movie of it. It's pretty interesting. All right, anyways, point is, stage 3, which is probably where people started getting angrier, I guess. People got violent. All the kids, maybe, I think, specifically. It seems like the kids were getting more violent compared to the adults so far that I'm seeing. Is this the school? Oh god. Oh, come on. I was not trying to go through there, but whatever. Screw off. I have to destroy the town to kind of like... There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, there's another blow up dude, I guess? Over there? Okay, whatever. Oh, he's dead already. Okay, good. Oh, we got a jukebox token. Nice. It's sad because I had to destroy
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too?
Maybe.
Is that where they keep it?
I love how I love how you can use a mini map of Ordinary or of a town and utilize that as a level to fight against enemies. It's such an interesting take on it. I mean, there's not a lot of it again. I swear, Control has like the
when
most.
you visit your childhood home, Everything feels small. Like miniature. Not real. They got that right.
It's not real. Yeah, I guess. I'm doing this because I want to see if there's any, like, hidden files. I feel like there might be some hidden stuff through these sort of, like, building stuff. I really love the fact that recreated sort of, like, the town stuff and everything, and trying to make a narrative piece out of it. But also make a combat zone out of it as well. This one has a Z fighting, I think. Yeah, because whoever placed the level, or placed the objects together, they're too close together. So it's like causing issues. So it's Z fighting itself. And that's the term of like when two surfaces are too close together or very like on top of each other, it starts fighting. Like the engine or the game or the computer starts trying to fight against who they want to show in front of the person who's looking at it. So it's a common thing. It's a common thing when it comes to creating levels or creating art textures and stuff like that, art stuff. Anyways, point is, I just saw that and I was like, okay, that's interesting. Though I don't blame the developers if they make small mistakes like that. It just happens where you just have too much worry about, and then things just happen. Anyways, let's see what's up here. Ah, more message. Why is there a lot of caution tape? Okay, we can't go through there, I guess. But why is it all sealed up? Like they started ignoring the whole place here.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
Oh, Thomas Zane.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name.
Thomas Zane?
I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
Screw you.
I didn't. No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
The brother's
No.
not dead.
No, Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it. You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Dolores, she's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse,
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
the industrial accident in your hometown that you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse,
No, it was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from, I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Wow.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
This psychiatrist, I want to beat the crap out of her. I'm sorry. I'm starting to see where this problem starts to blend in with what Dylan's going through. That's funny because it's also interesting because they're running in parallel, basically. Dylan being frustrated in the fact that he's considered a prisoner. Jessie sort of is a prisoner, but she's a prisoner of the fact that nobody believes her sayings. Well, the other side, they believe in Dylan's sayings. So it's kind of like everything that Dylan's going through is the opposite of what Jesse's going through. And it's really interesting because Dylan thinks that Jesse wasn't trying to find him, but it's just that she can't get out of her situation because they're forcing her to stay where she was at. Like, she just never could be able to leave the area that FBC controlled the area to have. Like, they just really didn't want her to go anywhere. So it's not even okay. I got to dismantle that or deconstruct that too. Okay. All right. I think what is this? Aim fire boost. Oh, that's the thing right there. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, we can deconstruct that. Okay, cool. It's just interesting to see that they place the two characters in so much of a different scenario that it's turned one of them into a crazier person, while the other one just makes it seem like they're crazy, but they're not. Ordinary, AWE. Details of largely based on interviews conducted by Dylan, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that the accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Really? Dylan claims that there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of the 6 others. Oh, so the other 2 burned the slides because they weren't sure what the hell to do with them. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Maybe because Polaris knew that those particular slides needed to go quickly, and I'm guessing since there's supposedly 2 more slides that exist. I think one of the 9 or 8 is the hiss related slide, and that's why everyone's getting infected, and that's why Polaris is here with Jesse to take care of that particular slide in general. Okay, that's interesting. Has ordered the entirety of the town dump be brought to the Bureau. Oh my god, they really actually had to bring in the whole dump from Ordinary to investigate. So they brought it all here, I guess. They brought the whole trash, the whole dump into the area. The question is, how did the slide projectors get there? Also, why is there a lamp? Why is this lamp here? There's this like weird lamp just out of nowhere, just placed there. I just feel like some things just get placed around the areas and they're just random to me, I guess, sometimes. Where's this? Ordinary dump. Oh my god, this is really all... Oh my god. This is getting...
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
I mean, considering that they could easily disguise it as like a New York trash dump area, like a trash dump truck, the dumpster truck. I mean, that probably is how they hid their operation of bringing everything in, or they put it inside like this, like enclosed truck, I bet, with the doors closed. By order of Dr. Darling, all the work in the Ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before the time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Okay, so they found a few slides, but we're not sure what they are yet, so... Expectation, enemies will be coming soon, I'm guessing. Alright, I'm gonna use this as a photo mode for myself here. Trying to make sure this thing works. Oh god. I already started tilting the... Actually, let me move my character a bit more, I guess. Oh god, this car is here. I want to go up here and then take a dive up. Over here. There we go. I wanted to use the photo mode, but it's like... I guess we can just kind of like angle it differently. around there, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is always like a point in every video that I just start making some weird like picture and stuff. I mean, it's nice to kind of every now and then just to do these kind of things. Vibrant, I guess, would be fine. Kind of make a bit more sharper imagery, I guess. It's like looking into a place of nothingness here. All right, I'm pretty good. Though I'm curious about, oh dear. I was curious about like where the enemies are at, because I kind of felt like enemies would show up here. Thankfully the whatchamacallit, the one enemy with the one that heals enemies can't recover himself or cover itself, I guess. Screw off. Okay, that's pretty much dead. Oh. There we go. There goes that guy. Okay. I hear explodey bits, but there we go. I'm gonna go up here. Oh jeez. What? I'm gonna have to switch over to this thing. Oh jeez. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I gotta get some health. Gotta get some health quickly. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Oh no! Ah, damn it! I literally evaded myself into that. That was my fault. I personally did not pay attention to where I was evading. I was basically busy trying to focus on up and down, and like my vision cone is literally just I can't. I mean that's the challenging part of Control, I think, in terms of like combat design in this game. I think that's the biggest. Wait, did I miss this really? Somehow I missed that. I missed that file while walking away, I guess. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Oh, so the kids took the projector away from them when they first found it. The not mother lived there with her children? I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. Ew. We called them dung monkey. Oh, so they started calling the other kids who turned into some sort of like servant-like area, like servant-like beings into dung monkeys. I guess that makes sense. So there's a slide called Temple. I want to see where they mentioned Temple, because it doesn't say Temple anywhere on the information sheet. And there's a entity called Not Mother. Okay. Not mother means probably the fact that she's just not a mother to anybody in the town, I guess. They're just there. Sorry, I just saw a little thing. I was curious what that was. Alright, should I continue forward? I mean, we're at the 30-minute mark soon here, so yeah, I mean, that's one of the I want to finish off my thought of that, but like, oh god, not again. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably kill these guys and just end the episode wherever I can, I guess. There we go. I gotta get some energy back. Where's the other enemy? I saw there was another enemy somewhere. I guess there was... Where's the enemy? Oh, it's an invisible enemy, isn't it? Oh, jeez. I don't see it. Oh, there you are. Come here, you bastard. Oh, god dang it. That it? Gotcha. There we go. Oh my god, there's multiple of them here. There's multiple of the invisible one. Alright, there's invisible here, somewhere. I see it, but I can't hit it. Screw off, I see you, man. Oh, gee! Oh god, that was a close one. That's scary as hell. Screw off, I see ya. Oh. There we go. And that was it. That scared the life out of me because I was like, I know it's the invisible freaking folk there. I just need to like deal with that crap. It's so annoying. Alright, we'll make our way back up here, I guess. And I'll end the episode when we get to the doorway. I don't think I need to worry about saving just yet. The next episode will be when I need to worry about saving because I don't think I will be continuing forwards after today's episode, after this next episode forward. Alright.
Moved the whole landfill
Yeah.
in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
I guess they're replaying
Pretty
the audio.
unbelievable.
They're replaying the audio because they probably just think that it would make sense that way, I guess. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and clear out the enemies in the landfill area here. And then we'll start exploring whatever is in here as we get into that in the next episode. So next episode, that'll be that, and then we'll continue whatever from there, and then hopefully see what we can get out of it, and then, yeah, that's pretty much that, I guess, for now. Looking forward to continuing with more Control. I really am enjoying it a lot. I'd say that there's a lot of minute storytelling purpose of stuff, and I really love it. It's really great. And I love how they tied Alan Wake, as of this past 2 episodes, into this game a little bit, just giving us a nudge, saying, hey, Alan Wake still exists, you know? It's like, hey, guys, it exists. It's just, like, hilarious. But, yeah, I don't mind if their next game does take it into the universe of Control, and take it even further by pushing us into different locations, and I would love to see that more. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. And next episode, again, we'll go through this dump and defeat the enemies and hopefully see where it takes us from there. Otherwise, that's it for this episode. Roz, out.